What's up, you goons? It's Jacob here, and today I'm going to be talking to you guys about how exactly I ran a sub 2:31 marathon, and essentially this will be a guide for you guys to PR in the marathon. So, and I'll go in order of most important tip to the least important. So, having said that, guys, let's get right into the video here. So, the first thing that I'll say is super important is consistency, and more specifically, consistent work. So, when I say that, I mean that when I trained for the Glass City Marathon that I did on April 25th, I was doing, for a large portion of the training block, I was doing 2 workouts a week on Tuesdays and Thursdays typically, sometimes Monday, Thursdays, but consistently every week doing 2 times a week workouts and alternating long run workouts as well, which I think was very important in order to run the time I did, doing workouts inside of a long run. So for example, like an example workout would be doing an 8-mile warm-up followed by 6 miles at marathon pace and then a 4-mile cool down. So that would be an 18-mile long run. So that's a perfect example of a long run workout that you guys can incorporate into your marathon training blocks if you're wanting to do a marathon. I think that is huge. So yeah, just being really consistent, and as well as with normal long runs too. So just doing long runs every Saturday and those workouts Tuesday, Thursday. So all those three workouts every week, just keep doing those every week. And it's never anything crazy hard, but it's just about doing them, getting them in, and it's huge. Just being consistent runner. And also important is doing the easy runs in between the workouts and long runs to make sure you're properly recovered for your harder effort days. So yeah, guys, consistent work, that's the number one thing I would say. The second thing I'll say is very important in order to run the time I did was in terms of experience. So experience is huge because if you are new to running, you shouldn't have high expectations for the marathon distance, especially because it's such a longer race and you might not have much of an aerobic capacity at that point in time if you're a new runner, because I've been running since 6th grade competitively, so I've been running over 10 years competitively at this point in time, so I've had a lot of time to build an aerobic capacity and handle higher amounts of mileage. And obviously training for a marathon, it requires a lot of higher mileage running. So yeah, guys, experience is a huge factor in terms of performance. So you should gauge what you think you can do in the marathon based off experience partially, because that's an important factor. As well as talent. I'll mention talent because talent's important too. If you're a more talented runner, you might not need as much experience as another runner in order to run the same time in the marathon distance as well as for other races. All right, guys, the third point I'll make is staying healthy. Staying healthy is super important in order to have success in the marathon distance. So for me, I was staying healthy by doing consistent dynamic stretching after each run as well as some beforehand. And in addition to that, I did some good strengthening work in the earlier stages of my training plan. So every Sunday, I think it was, which was usually my off day, I would do just a little HIIT circuit. Usually it was like a 20-25 minute strengthening routine, and just jump squats, all these like jumping activities to activate the glutes and the hamstrings, the quads, all those important muscles when it comes to running, in order to support my IT band and all those other muscles. So also, in addition to that, I also rolled out before and after every run. So by doing dynamic stretching and strengthening work as well as rolling out, I was able to stay healthy in the training block. And I think that you guys should incorporate that into your training as well, because it's huge. And staying healthy is huge. You need to stay healthy in order to perform well. And it's tough sometimes to stay healthy in the marathon distance because injury can easily arise if you're not on top of management outside of just the run itself, since you're running such longer distances. Sorry if you can hear a dog barking in the background. There's an annoying rat dog that lives near me. The fourth thing I will mention for you guys, and there's 5 things total, is proper hydration and sleep. So make sure to drink at least 2 bottles of water a day. So I had a 32-ounce bottle of water and I drank 2+ a day, so that I was getting close to about half my body weight in ounces, which is what they recommend you drink every day, if not more. That's kind of the minimum. And also sleeping 8+ hours a day was something I managed to do, which really helped me to recover faster, because if you guys didn't know, sleep is a very important tool for recovery. It's actually probably the most essential thing in terms of recovering. There's a lot of recovery tools out there and they will help you recover, but sleep is the number one. in terms of recovery. So make sure to prioritize that and get lots of sleep, especially for marathon training, which can be very rigorous on the body, and you'll need as much recovery time as you can, especially with long runs. And the last thing I'll mention, which I would probably put at just as important, if not more important than hydration and sleep, is having a good diet. So for me, guys, I live in a dorm, or I live in an apartment, and I'm a college student, and I'm lazy, so I don't make fancy dinners, but I ate a ton of pasta and rice, and I just ate a lot of carbs, also eggs and peanut butter. So all these things that you can get carbohydrates and protein out of are really good. Chicken is great. Just make sure to get plenty of that. Also, fish is really good for a source of protein, and it's just very good for you, so I would recommend that as well. And also, I made an effort to eat more oats, which I think was really important. So a lot of nuts, so almonds and cashews, as well as cranberries, flax seeds, chia seeds, and oatmeal. So just making sure to get a lot of oats as well, because it's always a good way to fuel your body for marathon training. And usually I try to avoid milk 3 hours out from a run to avoid stomach issues, because just don't drink dairy. Just don't have dairy before your runs, because it can potentially cause issues. Although if that works for you, then go ahead. So yeah, guys, just to recap, we have in order of most important to least important, we have consistent work, we have experience, staying healthy, proper hydration and sleep, and good diet. So those are the 5 essential things I would say you should be on top of in order to have success at the marathon distance and hopefully PR. So yeah, guys, I hope you took away something from this video, maybe learned something more, and even if you aren't interested in the marathon now, these are still tips that can be applied to any race distance. This is not just about the marathon distance necessarily. So you can apply this to any distance you want. And yeah, I hope it was helpful. If you guys enjoyed, be sure to subscribe to the channel, support the channel. I always appreciate the support you guys give. And always comment down below if you have any questions or anything about the video. I'll be sure to answer them. I love when you guys comment down below and I can help you guys out or just talk to you guys. I love talking to my subscribers. But yeah, guys, I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.